Okay. So beginning the meditation now. Just relax the body completely. We'll be here for about just under 30 minutes. And just do a little brief check-in on how you're feeling in the body, and however the mind is. Just have a little check-in, and however you're feeling, just see if you can allow that to be absolutely fine. Just accepting however it is for you right now. And just knowing that it could be no other way. So really accepting your current situation is really the wisest thing you can do. And just notice any change in the body, in the mind, when you have that kind of kind acceptance. We'll briefly scan through the body to further relax the nervous system and help calm the mind a little bit more. When we sit to meditate, it's usually the mind that is still quite busy, active, doesn't want to play ball. And so to scan through the body and just shift the attention from being up in the head into the body is a nice way to help the mind just settle. So we'll start with the left shoulder. Just bring your attention to the left shoulder. Allow it to be soft. Allow it to be heavy. And now inhale to the shoulder, and on the exhale, breathe through the left arm to the left hand. On the inhale, breathe back up to the left shoulder, and on the exhale, breathe down. Feel the energy move down the left arm to the left hand. And just continue in this way, sweeping the awareness up and down the left arm. And now on the next exhale, let it settle in the left hand. Become aware of the palm of the left hand, the left hand thumb, the first finger, the second finger, the third finger, the little finger, the fingernails, becoming aware of the sensations of the nerve endings in the left hand. Maybe getting a sense of the blood flow, vibrations. And now become aware of the whole of the left side of the body. the whole of the left side of the body, the head, left torso, left arm and hand, left leg, left foot. Imagining, maybe, if it helps, an imaginary line that's been drawn down the middle of your body. And the left side is completely lit up by awareness. Lit up with energy, kind attention. And now shift attention over to the right shoulder. How does the right shoulder feel? However it feels, just allow it to be that way. And breathe in to the right shoulder, and on the exhale, breathe out down the right arm to the right hand. On the inhale, breathe from the right hand up through the right arm to the right shoulder. And just sweep the awareness up and down the right arm. And feel the energy coursing through the muscle tissue, the veins and arteries, the nerves of the nervous system, the bones, alive with awareness. And on the next exhale, let awareness pool down in the right hand, like water flowing down to a low place. Aware of the right palm, the right thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, little finger. The knuckles of the right hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bones and the bone joints. The ligaments. And now aware of the whole of the right side of the body. The right side of the body coming alive with energy, gentle energy. Right side of the face, right torso, right arm, right leg and right foot. Aware now of the whole of the body together, bringing it all together. The harmony of the left and the right side now together. And now beginning the open awareness section of the meditation. So it's always handy to have a kind of home base, somewhere you can come back to on the body when things get a little bit diffuse, or you get a little bit sleepy, or you get lost in thought. So that's often the breath. So just rest attention now in the belly region and just feel the breath. Allow the breath to be natural, remembering not to judge the breath in any way. Allow it to be exactly as it is. If it's short, it's short. If it's long, it's long. If it's broken, it's broken. Just accepting however the breath is. And now open the senses. Become aware of sound. Any visuals behind your eyelids. Anything that's coming in through the senses. Sound, vision, smell, taste, bodily sensations, even thoughts. Just allow everything to be completely natural. Don't interfere with anything. Just allow everything to arise, peak, and then naturally pass away. And just observe with awareness this natural flow of experience with acceptance. Just allow attention to naturally drift around within the senses and just watch it. And don't react. Not even to the good stuff. Just see if you can observe with a mind that relates to all events equally. No preference. One of the biggest challenges when doing this is to not react when we keep getting lost in thought. But when you notice that you've become lost in a daydream, just see if you can gently come back to the present moment without reacting at all. Knowing that it's part of the practice. It's an extremely important part of the practice, actually. We realize that we've become lost in a daydream of thoughts, and we gently come back to the meditation with acceptance. Kindness. Make that movement as gentle as if you was holding a newborn baby. Just gently come back. Notice that behind your eyelids it's not just blackness. You can actually see stuff happening. It's almost like looking into a night sky full of stars. See the depth in the vision behind your eyes. In true meditation, there's really no such thing as a distraction. So any sound that you hear outside, just welcome it in. If you feel at any time that you may be getting a little disorientated, or you just need something to focus on, just remember you can come back to the breath and just rest with the breath. We just ground attention in the here and now, whilst being aware of everything that's happening with acceptance. That's mindfulness meditation. And when we get distracted, we just begin again. We just keep coming back and beginning again. Now, if you want to just keep practicing in this way, then do so. But if you'd like something a little bit more challenging, there is actually a level up from this. We can go from simply accepting what is to loving what is. What would it mean to welcome everything that appears in consciousness with love? All thoughts, all feelings, all sensations, everything within the inner world, welcomed with love, kindness, and and everything within the external, the outer world, all sounds and sights, welcomed. Welcomed like an old friend dropping in. And we could maybe try some phrases to help with this. We could say, and you could repeat these in your mind if you like. May all feelings that arise in this body be welcomed with compassion, kindness, and love. May all emotions that arise in this body be welcomed warmly, like an old friend dropping in. May all thoughts that arise in this mind be welcomed with patience, understanding, and care. May all events that arise, all experiences, be welcomed with wisdom, compassion. May I let go of the resistance to what is. May my resistance be eased. When we argue with what is, we suffer. When we accept what is, we're free. To finish, we'll just return to that body scan, starting with the tips of the toes. Be aware of the tips of the toes and the toenails, both feet, the bottoms of the feet, the backs of the calves, and the ankles, the shin bone and the muscle that runs parallel to the shin bone, the knees, the back of the knees and the sides of the knees and the knee joints, the hamstrings, whole of the thigh muscles, the pelvis, the hips, the lower back. And we'll just, while we're here at the lower back, we'll do some breath sweeping to the top of the spine and then down the front of the spine. So inhaling from the bottom of the spine up to the top of the spine, exhale over the front, down the front of the spine, almost like water cascading like a waterfall, down to the bottom of the spine, inhaling up the back of the spine, exhaling down the front of the spine, and feel the energy moving up through each vertebrae. There's so much energy to be felt in the spine, almost like an energy hub for the brain and the nervous system. Feel as deeply as you can the energy in this area. Inhaling up the spine, exhaling down the spine. And now inhale from the bottom of the spine up over the brain, and then down from the brain down the spine. So just really including the brain now. Breathing up the spine, over the brain, down the front of the spine. And now we'll do that breath sweeping from the tips of the toes to the top of the head and back down again. So inhaling from the tips of the toes up to the top of the body, and exhaling down from the top of the body down to the toes. And now just imagine the body becoming a cloud of sensation. So it's as if the borders of your body dissolve away, and it's hard to tell where you end and the space in the room begins. Almost as if awareness is everywhere. The space in the room, outside the room, the sky, above the clouds, into space. And rest as this sky-like awareness now for the last couple of minutes. Enjoying this infinite spaciousness, boundlessly open. And I'm gonna bang my imaginary gong now. Doing. So, without moving too fast, just bring some gentle movement into the body. Have a little stretch if you need to.